I'm Amy Cherry. This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota, here to wow ya. Sheriff Rick Staley is reminding Flagler County residents to lock their cars. He says burglars have been breaking into unlocked cars the last 2 nights.
And in some cases, guns were stolen, which will end up usually in the hands of criminals. In a couple cases, cars were stolen. Usually they will be recovered in Daytona Beach, where the criminals seem to be coming out of the prey on our community.
Anyone with information is asked to call Crime Stoppers at 1-888-277-TIPS.
This portion of WNZF Local News, a service of the Daytona Beach International Airport. Fly to the Big Apple in a New York minute on JetBlue from the Daytona Beach International Airport.
Palm Coast City Council's efforts to replace retiring city manager Jim Landon haven't advanced much in the last 8 months. One of the top 2 search firms in the running to do the job has bowed out. Developmental Associates based in North Carolina says too much of their intellectual property would be exposed under Florida's sunshine laws. Mayor Melissa Holland says the law shouldn't be discredited, but says it's limiting innovative approaches to their search. Second and third ranked firms Strategic Governmental Resources and Waters & Company will now vie for the job. Bunnell fired its city manager this week and plans to have a new one in place within 90 days. There's a host of new services you can now get at Florida Hospital. John Arking has more.
Florida Hospital has opened a new centralized scheduling, pre-registration, insurance verification, and outpatient authorization office in Orange City. Beginning May 14th, the centralized office will offer extended hours from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m., allowing patients more convenient times to speak directly with a hospital representative. Initially, each Florida hospital facility in Volusia and Flagler counties had its own scheduling department, but over the past 4 years, Florida hospital officials say they've embarked on a journey to centralize those services. According to a release from the hospital, the centralized scheduling and pre-registration department now uses a new phone system and dashboards to provide transparent metric and data tracking to improve the patient experience. With that new technology, they say they've increased the number of calls answered, decreased the average speed to answer calls, reduced the rate of callers hanging up prior to being helped, and reduced the time it takes to schedule an appointment for a patient as referred by their physician. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm John Arking.
A Palm Coast shopping center gets a new owner, Rich Petchke reports.
According to a news release, Old Kings Commons was sold to an undisclosed buyer in South Florida for $10.6 million. It opened in 1989. The current anchor stores there include Staples, Planet Fitness, and a Bell's Outlet store. Matthews Real Estate Services represented the seller, who purchased the property in 1988 for $6 million. There's been no word on if the new owner plans any changes to the shopping center. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Rich Petchke.
Less than a week left to pledge your support for water conservation. Mayor Melissa Holland is asking residents to help put Palm Coast in the top 10. Last year, the city ranked 17th in the nation among cities its size. This is the city's 4th year taking part in the challenge. To do it, log on to mywaterpledge.com. And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Amy Cherry.